our whole crew here has been helping us today. Missy and Tracy who made the cake, and Paul helped make garlic toast, and here's Sean, and here's the cake that Tracy got all decorated up for Mom. It says happy birthday from the gang. Wow. It says we love you, Mom. 40 and flawless. Wow. Good garlic toast, Tracy? Mm-hmm. There's a big birthday party, and there's our birthday gal.
Okay, we've got something for you.
Well, look at that. She's getting the prize.
About this, dear? You're not telling me that. I'm so glad you came out when you tell me you were coming.
You've got another surprise coming.
Look at that, number one. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's you will
Look
not
at
believe it.
Not my cat house. Have you heard about my cat house, dear?
Well, if somebody's been telling me about that you
not here yet.
you own a new cat house.
I mean, this has really been rigged up for a lot of phone calls and everything. Are you worried by any chance? Chicken Dale's will pop out of her birthday cake.
I was so tired of you guys. They were worried. Go, oh, let's just have another beer. Son, look at my legs.
Oh. Okay.
Crazy.
Hi, Dad.
Hello, Tracy. Well.
Where's that at the highway?
Yeah. Okay. You used to work there, remember? Yeah. Alex?
Real cute. Oh my God.
Who are you eating with? Dorothy and Helen.
They weren't eating. They just came in to give me a bad time.
I think we did it up every night, didn't we? Who took a picture?
That's something for you to do.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That's it.
Oh.
Beer goes.
John likes that.
That looks like something you'd like.
What is that, John? Huh? What did you get?
I like his hairdo.
Huh?
He knows what to do.
It was the perfect bob, wasn't it? Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. I just figured you would be bored now and not have anything to do.
Yes,
You know?
yes, yes.
Get that.
You know, just gotta watch her bladder trouble.
Oh, that's my biggest concern nowadays.
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Oh, no.
They look that tough, huh? Huh? I do. Well, I seen a good-looking guy picture in the paper, though.
Yeah. He's got two of them.
Ooh, a special lady. Drinking, cussing, orgy, celebrating with Satan. This birthday. Isn't that special?
Who's got that? Isn't that
Depressing,
special? Or Marlia's? I don't know what happened to it. But that's it. You're gonna be all covered up.
Party isn't old, depressing. It's not old.
Open this one.
Good beer.
Huh? Huh?
Good beer.
You can tell me that.
You don't trust Patty anymore, than
I don't know what it is. A lot of paper, that's all. Oh my God! What does it say?
Guess who? Alice? Alice? Judy. Who did that?
I did not.
Whose writing is that?
Read it.
No, now that you're 40 and sometimes you miss, so this will be handy to take a piss.
There's your
Who did it?
You're enjoying that poet's.
Judy, you did it, didn't you? Did you do it?
Yep.
Read there. Look at the writing quote.
I know I did it.
Dad, is this your salt and pepper you want here?
Yep.
Alice?
No, not
Judy?
that part of it.
It's on the paper? Did you do it? favorite? Okay. Alice and Judy, you did it. Oh. Guess who's 40 in the fall?
So, okay, did you see some of them on the sale today too? Those toilet things. Were you at the sale and got it?
No. I missed that part. I didn't see them either.
Your cat house is
That
here,
could be
Jane.
handy.
John, be careful with that cover.
Paul, come and look what Mom got for birthday present here.
Cody, you're not going to fit in your cat house.
Where is it?
In the kitchen.
Who gave you that, Mom?
Pass around or what?
It might be.
I kind of had that suggestion of
I
putting
hate
a
the rest
note
of that.
on,
Let
just
me
give
read
it
the
to
rest
the
of
next
that.
one who turns 40.
Yes,
Judy
I don't
kinda
know.
didn't say
I don't know who that
You're making
You made up that saying too, all by yourself.
Where should I unload that?
Yes, I
Kind of
did.
neat.
That is really
Didn't know you
cute.
could do
I
that.
assume that's got to be near the house.
I have a Pullman. I was going to bring, but I didn't. That
If you tell me where you want it, we'll unload it. If you don't want it,
Well, I
then
assume we
I'll
want
take
it by the
And
house.
if you don't want it, I'll
I'd say
take it
we
home.
want. I'd say we want it right beside the house. We don't want that hid down the barn.
Just don't move that.
over here.
Hold that bedpan up there. Excuse me, Mom.
Mom, one more time. Was in my purse all day, and then I left. Mom, one more
I just thought of
You gotta hold it up one
I know
more.
she would have been in on this too.
Jane?
Dorothy.
Oh,
Jane, hold it up one more time.
I'm trying to think of a speech on this, and I said, let me go
Get in
look
on the
my
rating there,
closet,
Paul.
see,
Remember at that
you know,
Centennial
stuff I
Minnewaca?
packed away in back.
yeah.
I know.
A whole bunch of I had to go to her house and put my pants in the dryer.
Oh, okay.
That was a few years ago already.
Do you remember that poem I wrote in college that had to do with streaking? I left it at home. I thought about it. I didn't bring it.
Someday.
And anyway, he handed me
Oh,
here, this is a Christmas present.
Anyway, it was popular then, but we didn't know
Oh,
it.
thank you. But this picture, if Matthew thinks I look like that, I don't know what I'm going to do to you.
Oh, well, don't hurt mine.
You just wait till December and see what you get from me.
Same card back.
Yeah,
That's what Jane can do. She can save all this
I'm
stuff.
going to.
I think it's in there. Yeah, it's in there.
Boy, look at those swinging cousins.
Eject it now and play it. Yeah, just eject that one. Eject it and rewind it. Hi, Dad.
Hi, Trace.
Are you at the camera again?
You betcha.
One bug in there must do something to kill one bug.
That bug has been in there since I said.
Here, let's see if they actually work. Let's all go out and buy one.
You get a whiff of it? Dog changing once in a while.
Oh, it must be Kmart. It looks like Target.
What's the difference? Give me a Kmart, a Target, a White Mart.
We bought them last.
Judy's got something to say. Mom, everyone listen.
What is this? Alice, you know about this too?
This,
Oh, a little bit.
when Dave called and asked me to come to Jane's 40th birthday party, I got really excited and decided we'd do something special. And I got to thinking about all the things we did since I first met her. So I wrote them all down and I contacted everybody else, and we are going to roast Jane tonight.
Help you to the clear? I guess I'm going to start it with the first time that I met Jane, and with 22 years ago. You remember when I first met you 22
sure do,
years
dear.
ago? What?
I sure do.
And I was scared. I was scared. Because because you were so pretty and you appeared to be so with it. You never talked to me. Then I found out I was all wrong. And then But we met at the tail end of the rebellious 60s, you remember, when there was streaking going on? And we were too shy to look or even do it, right? And then to get high, that was the big thing. Drugs, get high. We did it with no dose and Coca-Cola or beer. And then speeding, you know, driving fast, just like James Dean in the movies, you know, drive fast. Well, one day Jane was coming back to the college to go to school, and she hit the ditch. And I got so worried, I didn't go to class all day. And I found out she was okay. And remember the night when we were bored in the dorm, and after Jane and Dorothy pulled a joke on me, they filled a glass of water full of glass, took a mop handle to hold it up there, and then they told me to hold the mop handle, which I did. And then they laughed, ran away, took a picture, and I was standing And then we decided we were going to pull one on Dorothy one night because she had bad bladder control. She always wet her pants. So we shut the door, held it shut, and told jokes until she wet her pants. Then one night we were going to be really naughty. We got real brave, and we went out to a bar. And let's see. I gotta read this. We were only 18 at the time. We shouldn't have been in the bar. And so we just stepped inside the bar at the Great Northern Hotel. And Jane took a look in and she saw the principal of her school. The principal from high school. And we got scared and took off. Headed back for the dorm. That was the end of that night. We weren't so brave as we thought. And then I remembered after I wrote this stuff up, this isn't much compared to what all we did. But when I first moved into the dorm room with Jane and Dorothy, they kept saying, oofta, oofta. I had never, ever heard of that before in my life. And I tried to look it up in the dictionary. And then they told me what it meant. Now I say it all the time. And it's been so nice being a good friend of yours, Jane, for all this time.
Oh.
And who's next? Judy.
Oh dear. Well, I did tell Judy I had something special.
Special.
Special. Do you girls remember when we were naughty in church?
I'll never forget.
I do.
Dad.
I do. Oh, I was going to tell that one.
And by the time Dad took us out, and we were just as good as gold after that, and he kind of forgot about it. And we went home and nothing was said. All of a sudden, 3 girls disappeared. I remember Dad found me upstairs in the old house behind the closet. And I think you all know what happened.
No, I don't.
We all got a whipping because we were naughty and
Just like it was yesterday.
yes,
Exactly.
it's just as clear as yesterday. Okay, Patty.
Oh, shit. Where do we start, Jay? We pulled so darn much. I've been thinking for how many days, Judy?
Oh, since
Yeah.
Dave called me.
When was that? I like to know. We all smoke, or Jane and I smoke. Okay, when LeMay used to come and visit us, you know, right? Here where our little pump house is now, we used to have it as a playhouse. And here we were in there, and we had Pepsi, you know, it was bottles of Pepsi, wasn't it? And we had Dad's pipe tobacco and rolled, you know, the cigarette, Prince Albert, We were rolling these cigarettes and we had little glasses and we were drinking and we thought we had booze and everything. Mom walked in and said, "What are you doing?" And we said, "We're just pretending."
Vernon, it all comes out, huh?
Maggie used to go down the basement after we moved in the new house then, and then she'd go down the basement and she'd smoke in the bathroom downstairs and Dad would go, "What are you doing?" But then she used to cart Gary and I around a lot. She was, and anyway, here one time she got tired of waiting for me, so she said, "Piss out," and went home. So then Gary Ravnus took Gary and I home, and here around the curves north of Maddock we met Dad come to talk. Hurry up and went home and hurry up and jumped in bed.
Telling on yourself, huh?
I can't remember what happened. Oh God, we stuck up. One would lie, the other one would.
The other one would swear.
But then, I remember another one though in Eldon when we were all going to school. And we all hung together one time. We ran away from school. Where Backstrom's, sorry honey, where Backstrom's pasture is. We all took off out of there and here peed, Edith Mellon. Everybody ran away but Judy and Carolyn, I think that. I was only first or second grade then, and you must have been, I don't, imagine the whole school running away. They come flying out, it was windy, and I can still see she had a dress and we went flying out there. We were laying on our bellies watching the school. Anna Mae was cooking then, and she was just running for all these kids.
We just skipped country.
Okay, our bowl club too, though. Can't forget that.
Yes, the bowl club.
The Backstroms and the bowl club.
Plaster Paris pins.
Yes. We had to have the bowl club and we make them and wait for Hank, the bread man, to come so we could buy our candy. Dad?
Oh no, what's he? Yeah. Judy, get over here.
Dad, you gotta talk now.
Well,
Grandpa's turn to tell tales.
tell them now that you knew everything that was going on. I don't know. I forgot about most of it, but the cutest thing about that I can remember is they were going on a class trip or something to Jamestown or wherever, and they stopped at Carrington to have something to eat. And when they come home, I said to Janie, I said, "Do you see a sitting bull?" And she looked at me so seriously, and she said, "No, he was standing." That's what sticks to my mind with Janie more than anything. There's a lot of other things too, but somebody got to remind me of something.
What about the sheep?
Pardon?
The sheep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
One
a good
time I told a girl, I told Judy and Jane, I said, I think Patty was too small at that.
She was in on it.
Was she in on it too?
No, but I wasn't after
The wool was good price. It was over $1 a pound. And I said, "You go pick up the wool off those dead sheep. You can have it." And here one day I see them out there. There were sheep were running all over. They're pulling off the live sheep.
Aren't you glad you're 40?
You wanted the money.
Remind me of something else. No, I can't think right now. We had a lot of fun, but.
You think I was going to pick him off the dead one?
Anyway, I'm sure Patty and Judy did the same thing, but I know Janie would come down to the barn and hang onto my leg when I was going out to Murray Road, standing on top of her up to her ankles and everything.
She was the one that wanted to go first.
Jane, you gotta tell about when we got stuck in the barn with that bull.
Go ahead. Tell it.
Jane, you tell that.
No, wait till it's all done.
Are we done?
Okay, Alice.
We're done.
Alice had something.
And Tracy. Tracy, of course.
What do you do when you don't have any? I don't know what it is.
You plead the fifth amendment. Well, I tried asking her too. Mother, what do you got to say?
Something?
What? I did not.
Forget it. was.
Irene, the girls did, can't you?
Remember when they?
Oh, come on,
It was.
Mom.
I see that one day. Jane was the safest driver there was. They had. What year was that? That was a new car.
Oh, remember that's when the accident happened. Did you talk about that?
You know, I was already married. I was gone.
67.
And they were on the way into school. And all of us. Who was behind you? I don't remember who that was.
Salesman.
Come with us first.
He met us.
Okay, can I tell that story?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't remember. I wasn't there.
I had a new Plymouth, right, Jane?
Right? Brand new.
Yeah. And anyway, it was my fault. I'll say that to start with. I had a flat tire, and I had good snow tire, you know, traction on ice tires. But I put the spare tire, and I never thought of, you know, there was any ice on the road. So the girls taking the car, this new car to school, and anyway, they hit this ice. Well, I know what happened. This one tire, you know, well, salesman from South Dakota was coming, meeting him. And he said they were coming there and they're getting more in my way, more all the time, and all of a sudden, they went around, they went backwards, they hit the approach. They didn't come and see me, the salesman come and told me this. And he said, don't give them heck, he said, because they could have been both killed. They hit the approach, the approach was about that high, backwards, sliding backwards, you know. They broke the seats loose in this new car. They went over the approach.
Keep the noise down.
What was that?
I want to hear your story.
They're telling us to be quiet so we can hear you.
Oh. Well, anyway, make a long story short, I'm thankful that she's sitting here enjoying this.
Well, Mom, you must have something to say. Mothers know things that nobody else knows. Come on, Mom. Yes, you can.
No, I was married and gone.
College over there.
She said, I'm not going to let the cat out of the sack.
Come on, Mother, you must have something.
Oh, no, she couldn't have been perfect. Oh,
Thank you, Mother. Did you hear that, Dad? Mother said she had perfect girls. Mother said she had perfect kids.
what about you, Tracy? Tracy's going to tell on her mom.
Okay, we got to listen to this.
Tracy's telling on her mom.
Well, there's so much to tell. I don't know. Seems like whenever we're together, we seem to laugh, sometimes at nothing. I don't know.
She has that way with people.
One moment I know we will never forget was in church, Mom. Remember?
Oh, this church is coming up all the time.
Yes. There was this particular person in church that...
Who?
I can't recall the name, but we were in the very back of the church. And as usual.
The pew is shaking.
It was just Mom and I. And oh, she started and I started. We had the whole pew shaking. I don't know. This particular person was just, I don't know, doing something that really struck us really funny that normally doesn't. And when we're together, it's just twice as funny for some reason. And I guess that's all the time. We always seem to laugh and have a good time when we're together.
What about the Tracy? What about the two kitties?
Yes, we were just talking about that the other day. Our two little kitties. I was 2 years old, wasn't I, Mom? I was 2 years old. And my mom comes around and she goes, Tracy, where's your kitties at? And I said, bath, bath, bath. And I take her by the finger and go around the house, and here was my two little kitties floating in the rain bucket. Bath, bath, bath.
Did you give your kitties a bath?
There's so many other things I could mention, but those are some of the highlights. I don't know. Once you get going, you can't stop.
This is true. They just reminded me when we were doing the Ouija board in college.
Oh.
We used to get so bent out of shape.
Yeah.
That I know. We asked them, where the guys work. They're always at the great northern. It's go-go girls. And we get so angry, I asked Ron about that, but he got chewed up more than once for watching the go-go girls, even if he wasn't there. But,
Jane used to have fun telling me about running outside in Minneapolis in her house coat too at night, or was it pajamas on a class trip, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, that's a long
Yes.
time ago.
Well, are you have anything to say, Dane?
Well, I don't know. I think it's been so interesting here. I've almost.
Oh, we're listening, waiting to hear from you now.
Oh, wait a minute. I remember when David was trying to figure out who Jane was.
Why, sure. When I first came up there, I had to take out an atlas, the county atlas, to find out where Vernon Ellingson lived.
Yeah, but before that, you were pumping me at a party over here at some.
Oh yeah, that was down here at.
I had no idea who this guy was.
Party
he
at-
was asking about.
Sure, that was a party at Kenny Hillard's. I was wondering. I was getting some information on Jane, trying to figure out how I'd make connections.
Can I tell on you?
Sure.
That was neat.
We gotta hear this, Judy.
No, she showed me the letter you wrote to her, and she was scared, and she didn't know if she should even.
Yes. You knew about that, right?
She didn't tell us, did she?
Somehow
you
or
knew.
another, next thing I knew, yeah, she told me all about it, and we sat and visited and talked. And I read the letter; it sounded all right.
I didn't know that you'd read that letter.
It's like how it comes out.
She said, "Why'd you go with him? You get a free supper, right?"
When Jane and I went out, we were so blame nervous that we could hardly sit still. We pretty near ran out to the car. Remember eating supper? When we were eating, went at the Durham house for supper that night, and we were so nervous. I don't know if Jane ever got her baked potato mashed up and ate that night.
What made you decide you wanted to marry this gal?
Well, I think I must have. First impressions are, usually good to follow. We had a lot of fun.
Because she was laughing all the time.
You see that?
Lucky whip.
In 4 months of winter time, we put on 10,000 miles in that tornado that winter, so you show we weren't sitting still.
Yeah, but what was the tops to get up to our house, though?
Oh God, I could make that awful fast.
Yep.
That tornado, that was held the road better than the one we got now. Bigger engine too.
That's because you was married longer.
Now it's Jane's turn. Yeah.
You can roast everybody, man.
Tracy's got it. She said she doesn't talk. She just laughs.
Come on, Jane. You can
Really been a neat night. It's fun you could all come.
Yes, she was wondering why she had to make Patty's potato salad earlier.
I know.
You told me.
Well, one interesting thing I remember that
So bad.
Jane was worried about when we were courting that we thought we'd talked over everything there was to talk about, so we didn't know what we'd ever talk about after we got married. So
Surprised him, huh?
we haven't run out yet.
S'more play.
Any comments, Paul?
Either Penny's butt or my butt. I know. Oh, we used to fight.
I haven't heard about that.
It's still there.
It's on the shop.
Oh, down the old house.
Yeah. The sheetrock, that bedroom was pretty new. You just remodeled that bedroom, and we were wrestling in the bed. And didn't I push your butt? We were wrestling, We always wrestled. We didn't sleep in the same bed, till we were
It's a hole about
18.
like. It ain't just a hole. It's a hole.
You mean it's still down there?
Yes, it is.
In our bedroom.
We just looked at it just not too long ago.
Yeah, you should be able to back the butt in there and figure out which one did it.
Fit it.
It was a few years ago, John.
Wouldn't fit very good.
I don't think so.
Well, I know it was always easy to scare Jane. She would get scared real easy.
Oh, even the other night, Juneberi picket.
There was people there.
The radio was playing.
We were down
I don't know about
we
it.
heard the radio going.
Juneberi picking.
We just kept picking and I was scared.
The branch touched me and I
Yes. Yeah, we were both about one tree and one other branch went down and nobody was by it. And how did it win? We don't know.
They kept trying to tell John to go up and check it out. They know the picture.
Should I go check it out?
Who is there?
We never did find out who it was.
Is there in the bushes?
Yeah, somebody
was in the
Weaver was in the booth.
We heard music.
Daddy's already snoring.
Shut up, you picking.
Then we had more fun when we stopped Minnewacan.
Hey, Gabby.
Jane tried to get her tight pants on the outside of her boots.
They didn't work, so I had to go into the bar with cowboy boots on with the pants inside the boot. No, that looks terrible. I couldn't get them so narrow. I couldn't get them over my
That
boot.
makes you real cowgirl.
Oh, it looks real cool, I thought.
Same difference.
But the boots, they didn't have no tabs.
Yeah.
We didn't have anything at home to drink, so we had to stop in.
We had slides out here where you see really a cow gal coming through the parade in Harlow.
Yeah. My new blue jeans. They're so stiff I could hardly get over the horse.
They must have just been invented.
I think so. Well, it's probably little blue jeans, I tell you.
That and pedal pushers.
I got that belt too, you know, remember from Conbeck, we went and got that belt. I never heard of that black belt. Yeah, we got that belt at Convex. You got it, remember we bought it at Convex?
There, that's
Yeah.
Glad you forgot.
Black belt. I wore it with those blue jeans. That was a few years ago.
Yeah, those junior college years, they must have been some wild ones.
What was this, Harlow's 50th? 50th?
Oh, I had cowboy boots too.
Would you write Dolly?
Yep.
Yeah, might as well go down.
Bobby Ellen.
We got slides
He was
for
an
that.
Indian.
Oh,
He had a
she's
horse just
coming.
about like mine, and he was Indian, so he was, you know, just had a pair of shorts on and all painted, you know, Indian-like, you know. And here I go in my new stiff jeans.
We should show those. We should show those slides sometime.
The kind that you're in the
They'd enjoy that too, the boys.
Yeah, when Jane and I, we rode horse all the time and we never had a saddle. And so Dwayne Nelson brought that saddle up and here Jane was on it that one day and boom, she got stuck in the fence. Dragging, I mean this horse was nuts. You know.
Never ever ridden with a saddle before.
Yeah, we couldn't ride at the saddle.
Oh,
We were
dumb
just used to
saddle.
bareback.
Wasn't the rider.
No.
It was, that was Dolly. She got tired of us, she'd rub us off on the barn wall.
Remember that night? So,
I wanted to sound.
when 12 o'clock at night, and you said,
That was the best Christmas Eve
Yeah.
we
you
had.
said,
Nobody will forget that
you
one.
kids said to Norman and I, go down, harness up Dolly. We had that, Dad and I made that cutter for it, and I said, hell with it. I told Norman. No, he said, we'll probably never ever do it again. Let's do it. So we went down 12 o'clock, and we harnessed up Dolly.
Oh, that was fun. We were out there
We got
night
pictures
after.
of them going around the granary. And
Yard light pole.
yeah. And I don't know how long they kept on, but oh, they had a ball.
What'd you do with the harness?
That was with Dolly, didn't it?
Dolly.
The car and the whole bit went to Ole.
I gave it to him. $125 for the horse, the cutter, and the harness. The harness, I tried to buy the harness. I said I'll give you $125 back for the harness.
We used to go ride the cabs all
No way, he said. Well then, I kept, every time I seen him, I said, I want the harness back. I'll give you $125. Last time I talked to him a year ago, he said, I don't know where it is. Somebody borrowed it. Disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Casey Jones. Yeah.
All the years.
He's a railroad man, right?
Oh yeah.
Gold, you
The
bet.
white t-shirt.
What the
And the-
why would you gotta buy
Paul, you gotta get
Yeah.
And I sold
And the red
everything for
fingertips around their neck.
$120.
And
He was
Nice
an Indian
cutter.
fighter.
next year we were the cowboys.
Yeah, we went to Earl Mildy's and bought the silver
In the
gun.
snow.
The little guns and the
Sit in
cowboy
there,
hat.
people can sit in there,
Then we'd
ride
sit on the
drive
fence.
horse.
We had Dolly at that time. Why did we sit on her?
Remember we graduated to trying to ride those calves
Yeah.
in the barn, remember that?
Yeah, we were down that barn. The calves were in the pen in that old barn. And there must have been half a dozen or more in there.
God, here we
We had more fun riding those calves, you know. Till all of a sudden that big bull got out and he was come from the outside, you know, bunted the door open, broke the fence, and there we were trying to get up the hay barn. Patty was trying to crawl up. I was pulling her down, and this went on. And all of a sudden, Mom came down there. What's she doing? She came down there, and she just, I don't know what she was flying at that bull, but she,
I don't
you
know
know,
what she got.
she got that bull away from us. But
We thought we were
real
doing
way
that.
was she wasn't going to let the other one up the hay chute.
Well, we're gonna have oh down there.
That was just crazy. Oh.
I must have missed out on a lot. I don't remember.
Yeah, but that bull just totally wrecked that fence going into the calf pen.
Why didn't you let one person go up?
Are you kidding? The other
Be
one
alone?
down here with that bull?
Remember Tom Dooley?
That's how they kept the bull
That's what I was
confused.
going to tell. Yeah, tell her about that.
We used to play in the hay barn up there. You know, like,
steps.
it's usually Patty's birthday then, May, remember? Because at the end of the school year, so all the kids would come over.
Yeah, the birthday
Party, so
It was
the whole
mainly
school,
Gail,
18 kids
too,
would
though.
come.
Would Bren come over?
Oh yeah. And so first we'd put on the old dresses, like mom's old dresses, whoever dresses, and then we'd tuck the front of the dress up in our panties, so our whole legs were shot, and the tail was there, okay. Then we'd go up in the hay barn and we'd act out all these songs, swing from the different ropes into the hay.
Hang on your head, Tom.
Doodly, and then dive into the hay, the act out all these songs.
On the ropes, we'd go flying.
Swinging and walking around the hay mound was just plumb full, and you walk around the edge, and you just really be dramatic and fall into the hay, and it was just dumb, but it was fun. But
I didn't know you had so much fun when you were.
we did. Oh, that look at the hay barn and stuff like that.
The kids nowadays don't have any fun because it's
we
all...
were talking about that.
We get our cars.
Some guy was talking. He said, "Well, the kids today don't have fun like
Well,
we do."
remember every Sunday we would go over to Einer's in the winter time.
Gaze at the stars. I remember doing
Well, we'd truck down to that big coulee.
Yeah.
And well, I remember the hayride, but I remember
still,
going down on the toboggans.
I'd still like to cook Ronnie and what you call him, Merton's boy, Dwayne.
Wayne.
Wayne, we were over there one Sunday. Remember that? And they wanted the fathers to take their sons out to the river.
Swimming! I remember that when you almost drowned.
Yeah. Anyway.
Johnny and Lauren were in on that too.
Yes.
No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. They were the ones that cooked you out there, Johnny and Lauren.
Anyway, Einer and Merton wouldn't go out there, and I thought, you chickens, your sons, it ain't my sons. The girls weren't wrong, but it was. So I jumped in the river, and they said, "You're gonna teach me how to float." They had me on their back. They were good swimmers. They took me out. There was about 10, 12 feet deep of water. They let me go. My head went down. Jeez, I was fighting. I don't know how I got out of there. They left me. They just took off. And I got out of there. But how I did, I'll never know.
I don't know what it is.
I'll never
Johnny and Lauren were in on that there.
Were they?
Yep.
But damn it, I always took it out on Wayne and
Well, you took it out
Lonnie.
on Johnny and Lauren for a while or two.
Did I?
Yeah.
I didn't remember that.
Do you remember
They could swim like fish, They took swimming lessons. And
Well, Johnny was a lifeguard.
Yeah. Was it after that?
It was about the
No,
same
it was,
time.
no, it was before that.
Before he got to be a lifeguard, but he got to be a lifeguard after that.
Yeah.
They were in on it.
So that was our circus.
Because Johnny's the one that got you out there. He's the one that held you.
Tarp
Was
over
it?
for our tents. We
Oh,
had
God,
lined up
I'll
bottles,
never
and that was
forget
where you
I
threw
wouldn't
the
either.
ball
I
out.
remember that.
We had
The cage for the lions. We'd spend all summer getting our circus.
On what? Oh, I remember when we were out in Eldon, we had to have ice skates. Because Dad was going to build us this ice skating.
I remember Joanne Backstrom got the
Did I ever build it?
two-track one.
You
double
tried,
runner.
but
I
it
was so
always
pissed.
kept getting so windy. It was so rough. Or was it melting? Is
We
that what it
always
was?
had the Hagen boys.
I don't know what it was, but we never did get a.
I never learned how.
Never
Had a
did
melt.
want to.
Boys.
Never did learn how to ice skate.
Jane and I did a lot of rafting.
Raft?
Raft. We built every kind of raft there was to go.
What was?
And our best.
Were you in the water tank with Lauren and John?
That was
Patty
Jade
and
and
the
I.
big slough?
That was Jade and I.
Patty night.
Back up, take pictures of the lights and the fire and so forth. Okay.
Well, the fire coming up now a little bit. Starting to flame up somehow. I should throw another log on it.
Old lane right there, fish is about over.
This is wind helps out the burning
Can you see that?
stuff for the fireplace, isn't it? So it doesn't last 2 years. Sawed off all our trees that blew down.
Wow. Yeah. Well, now that I got that buzz saw, That should be pretty good for that.
You betcha.
Yes. Oh, I'm so mad at you. We were going home from. We had the station was down there, and she had this big. Smaller. She goes, look at my big nibby, Jane. You know, and just like that, I grabbed it and I ate it. Oh, she got mad. She cried and fussed and stewed, you know, for all to her big nib. A red nib, wasn't it, Missy? Yeah. Oh, she didn't like me for a long time after that.
Still don't cry.
She wanted them. She's saving that one.
And we've been dragging up enough of your
I
bags.
think so. I think so.
This is more on Judy when they got stuck over by boats and she had her white buckets on. Dawn and
Oh, rainy.
It was my birthday. That's the night Gordon Bryn stayed overnight with me. Remember that? And you guys were all, everybody was all pushing the car, down in the ditch, pushing the car this, you know, that's how Steve.
I can sleep all night.
I never thought it really rocked that much. You know, it was
Oh,
steady.
good.
Let's get going.
I think he really likes this janitor job. He gets a. He's got all the fancy stories to tell about that school, and he seems to get along good there. You know, that school has never been kept up so well since. I tell you, he's fixed it.
Did you notice that gal today at the sale?
running
She
around
had a
with the
blue
camera.
cap
There he's
with
got
a
it
white
now.
scarf underneath her. Was
You
that
can put that down, honey.
Happy birthday to you.
Wait till September.
Happy birthday, dear Jane.
Happy birthday
to
40th
you.
birthday. 40th.
How old are you? I don't know.
Happy birthday!
Jane behind you.
What they said, it was you knew it was going to be a bad day when your
Here comes
cake
Mark and
collapsed because it had so
Tracy
many
with the
candles on it.
birthday
Your mother, you want to cut it?
What?
Cut the cake.
Okay.
Cut the
Well,
candle
the
off.
candles out first, though, huh?
If you don't go, oh, she had a boyfriend. They didn't all go out
And
at
it
once.
is
Three boys.
David.
Oof, how do you start cutting that thing, huh?
You don't.
With the knife, with the knife.
Boy, he's got a nice fire going over here.
Okay.
I want to get some plates.
Just too dark to see up.
But you'll have to change your...
Hey, where's the moon?
Tell you what,